Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Devers, right field, and carrying well. Gone!
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. J.D. Martinez, the second out of the opening frame. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hot shot on the ground is short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 4 for 14. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 2-2 offering. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Bogarts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. The Red Sox are on. Chris Sale gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. Been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first, but both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Here's a look over at first. A dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way. DJ LeMahieu is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. The 1-1 hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A check on first by Sale, and he's back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here comes the 1-0. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
He's set and the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A ball and a strike now. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Count is full.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Gary Sanchez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a swing, and oh boy, this could be trouble. And it is trouble. That should be extra bases. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Called strike 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
And the runner from second is in to score.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, Dero. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Andujar is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself, he knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive to center field. Bradley is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Yankees lead it 5-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Fouled away. 0-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone!
That swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Drilled right back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
The pitcher's got to be smarter right there. He blew that fastball right by him, and then he did him a favor by speeding up his bat with a changeup. Nice execution to keep your hands back by the batter.
Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. 1 strike now from Cole. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
No balls and a strike to count. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. The set and the 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Red Sox able to get one right back on the solo home. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
2-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. First pitch on its way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. And that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
He loses him on ball 4.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. From the stretch. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Settling in now, Luke Voigt. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And there's ball one. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. A tag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Popped into the air, back behind second. LeMahieu is there. He's got it one away. Ready now, Xander Bogaerts. He reached on a single in his first try. Into the corner and slicing foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So striding in, Wilmer Flores. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One and one the count now. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Up high, 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 3-1 pitch. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they open it up to 6-2 now. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Popped him up. Akami waits on it. One down.
Now batting. The center fielder.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. From the stretch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 on its way, and this one gets away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. One out and a runner on second base. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Devers is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 6-2 New York. All set for the start of the 4th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way is pitch number 75.
No.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box. 1
ball, 1 strike to count. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bradley on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Luke Voigt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Sales sets. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. All even now. 2-2. And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. Goes to third with it, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. Yanks. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Grounded back up the middle. Andahar brings it in. And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a... Darwinzon Hernandez will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Darwinzon Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Gary Sanchez stands in as he looks at ball one here. Hernandez is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The 3-1. And that misses ball four now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Now at the plate, Torres. He struck out and popped out in his two previous trips. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Hit hard to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. In now, J.D. Martinez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And up next, the utility man Wilmer Flores. In there, and it's 0-1. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and that retires the side. Red Sox ready to go for the last half of the inning. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. First offering on its way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
3-1 the count now. Now a throw over to first. Back in standing. Here it is on 3-1. Full count now. 3-2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
A ball and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 6-2.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the right fielder.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Cole gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Josh Ockamy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Heath Hembry will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Your attention, please.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-1. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now back, the designated hitter,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back.
The center fielder, Aaron.
He's set. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Popped him up. Bogarts will wait on it. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So here now is Jackie Bradley. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Fastball called for strike 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And that misses 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Cole into the windup. Full count pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a ball hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting. Third baseman, Raphael. Yep.
Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball right down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Stanton on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Kyle Crick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bradley is there. 1 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Adalberto Mondesi. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
1-1.
Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
No.
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Giancarlo Stanton will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Stanton has put together a really nice career to this point in terms of putting the ball over the wall. More than 350 big league home runs. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 to him now.
No strike.
From the stretch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Mondesi rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
One ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
3-2, full count. And the payoff pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Josh Taylor comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
A ball and a strike now. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And that misses ball 1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting called.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made.
Leading off with the red side, the designated hitter,
Davy Garcia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Gio Urshela will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. A ball and no strikes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. 2-0 count, the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. A bouncer up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
8-2 is how this one ends today. New York came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Garrett Cole gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Chris Sale permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Our paid attendance at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage and remind you to please get home safely.